Hello there, this is Derek Naylor with Storage Marketing Solutions. We are a advertising and marketing agency dedicated exclusively to the self-storage industry. And today I want to give you part one of our internet marketing tutorial, which is basically a common sense overview of internet marketing in plain language with no technical geek talk. So what I want to do is first just talk about the purpose of internet marketing. The purpose of internet marketing is simply this: to drive traffic to your website and then convert that traffic into paying tenants to help occupy your self-storage facilities. If you look at it from that standpoint, it's very simple and your objectives should be very clear. Now, a lot of people are intimidated by internet marketing because it's a relatively new medium and it's worldwide and it involves complex technology, and I urge you not to be intimidated by it. It's simply another marketing medium, just like the Yellow Pages or direct mail or television or radio. Those are all marketing and advertising mediums as well as entertainment mediums, and the same is true with the internet. So if you look at it from that standpoint, its number one objective is to drive traffic to your website, which in turn allows you to convert that traffic into paying tenants to increase your occupancy and profits. And it's just another advertising medium that you invest in order to do so. Then hopefully a lot of the intimidation goes away. Now, just like any other advertising medium, it's important to know what you're doing or else you can waste a lot of money. So that's the purpose of this video tutorial today, is to help you avoid some of those common mistakes and to help you understand a little bit more about internet marketing. So what I want to do is break down internet marketing into its two major components. There are a couple of other ones which are very specialized that we won't go into today, but the first is what's called pay-per-click. You may have heard pay-per-click called PPC, but in other words, it's these ads here identified as sponsored links and these ads here identified as sponsored links that you can get your website listed on, and then you just pay per click, hence the name pay-per-click. So if I were to click on this ad right here, Public Storage, since they're the ones advertising, would have to pay whatever they are bidding to Google. It is a bid-based system, so it's all done based on bids and how many clicks you get and what your click-through rates are and what your relevancy score is and quality score is. So again, there is some advanced knowledge that you need to know before you waste a lot of money on that. But the pros of pay-per-click is that you can be up and running very quickly. If you want, you can go open an account with Google AdWords, and you can punch in your credit card number, identify your keywords that you want to go after, your region that you want to target, create your ad, click submit, and after Google approves them, then you can be up and running in a very short order. And just in case you're wondering, this is how Google makes most of its money. So anyway, that's pay-per-click, and again, it can be very, very profitable for self-storage facilities if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you could pay an absolute fortune for a new tenant, or pay an absolute fortune and get no tenants whatsoever if you don't know what you're doing. So be sure that you know what you're doing before you go ahead and dive in head first with that. This area down here, I hope you can see my mouse moving okay. Out below the sponsor links are called organic listings or natural listings. If you hear the term organic SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, that's what this is referring to here. And in order to get yourself listed here, you have to understand Google's algorithm and other search engines' algorithms that they use in order to decide who gets put on page one. There are, if you look up here, there are 536,000 results for Atlanta storage unit, and Google and Yahoo and MSN have to decide which 10 of those 536,000 get to be on page one. And to do that, they use what's called an algorithm. Once you understand that algorithm, then you can work on moving yourself up in the organic rankings. So that's the bad part about organic search engine optimization, is it takes time and a very in-depth understanding of internet marketing and search engine optimization in order to do that. The upside is that once you're there, you're not paying every time somebody clicks on your ad. So if I were to click on I think public storage has an ad here, so public storage has an ad here too. If I were to click on this one, they are not going to pay. If I were to click on this one, they're going to pay. So that's basically the difference. Another secret is to get on the local business results for storage unit near Atlanta, Georgia, or storage unit near whatever your city name is, which is this section right here. That's also a very good way to do that. Now, one thing that's important to consider with search engine marketing is that you have to be on the first page. It's not obviously necessary that you be on the first page, but if you want to see any decent amount of traffic, you should be on the first page, whether it be in the pay-per-click area or in the organic area or in the local business results area. You should be on the first page because approximately 80% of all traffic is gathered from the first page in what's called the golden triangle, which, if you can imagine, is basically a triangle on the first page like this. So, and it's important to be on the first page in as many places as possible. So public storage has an ad here, they have an ad here, and you can find them through, I know you can find them through self-storage deals and many of these other, like moving.bz and so forth. So that way, wherever the consumer clicks, the more ads you have, the higher your chances are of having that ad seen. So anyway, that's important to consider, to be on the first page and to be in this golden triangle. And to do that, you have to understand search engine optimization and pay-per-click advertising and have a very solid system in place for that, so you don't waste a lot of money and you can convert traffic. But those who do this right are seeing anywhere from 25 to 35% of their new tenants from the internet rather than the yellow pages. So it's a very important thing to begin to understand, and this is a process that I urge every self-storage operator to begin working on. So this is part one of the process. In part two of the process, we are going to talk about landing pages and how to convert that traffic that you get by being good at search engine optimization or pay-per-click into actual paying tenants. We'll see you in part two.